question.
I'll do the easy one.
You Ramon.
There's like a super easy one. How's your elbow? I saw that you fell and were grabbing it and stuff.
It's fine. Kind of been banged up for a while. Laying on the floor kind of hard, but it doesn't affect my performance or shot or anything like that. Just swollen. I'll be all right. Heard y'all were quiet bunch today. Not a lot of questions. Don't got any. I don't have to answer.
Step over here. Talk about the energy that JaVale came out with to start the game off, just his defense on LaMarcus and on the offensive end.
He was ready tonight, knew he had an opportunity, obviously, to impact the game, from the starting lineup. And him putting pressure on the rim for us with the shooters that we have around is it's a great weapon, and he understands, his importance when he's out there on the floor. And like you said, defensively, he was smart on LaMarcus, just trying to make him work, challenge shots, protect the rim. And he gave us a great boost and great energy. We got a lot of easy baskets through him to start the game and was able to get a rhythm.
Hi, Steph. Mark Spell with Diario Marca of Spain. Kevin was in here just talking about Manu Ginobili acting like he was playing like he was 20 years old out there on the court tonight doing what he did. What's it been like for you in your career playing against a guy like Manu?
He's fun to watch, not fun to guard, for sure. He always has some, creative, button he can press just to try something out, and it seems like he never ages. It's pretty special to watch. Even like 2013 playoffs, him hitting big shots against us. Seen a lot of him and a lot of great things. So he's been obviously great for the game of basketball, great for the NBA, great for the Spurs organization, and him continue to play like he is with the energy he has and the spring he has is crazy. I want to know where that fountain of youth is. See if I can get a hold of that for the rest of my career.
Steph, this was a series a lot of folks were looking forward to. The playoffs began, and you guys are up 3-0. What's your level of surprise to be up with a chance to sweep the Spurs, despite what's going on with Kawhi?
Not surprised. I mean, that's our goal is to win every game we play. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't happen like that, but we've answered a lot of challenges throughout the course of the playoffs. And learned a lot of lessons, obviously, all through winning. But against the Spurs, they challenge you no matter who's out there, and you got to play well to beat them. In case like tonight, obviously on the road, knew they were going to come out with a huge fight, and we didn't play our best, but we had enough timely runs, to keep momentum and keep a hold of the game. So, we obviously know Game 4 is going to be even tougher, with the chance to close it out, and they're going to go down swinging. So we have to really come in focused with a lot of energy to get it done on Monday.
Chris Haynes, ESPN's. When do you guys start? Obviously, everybody's feeling like you guys are on a collision course to meet Cleveland. They're take care of the same business over there in the East. Is it starting to sink in a little bit that round 3 is possibly on the verge of coming up?
I mean, we know what the situation is, but a good team focuses on what's in front of them. And it doesn't matter really what they're doing until we close this thing out. So I'm obviously going to be watching the game tomorrow. I'm a fan of basketball, and understand what goes on in that series. But it doesn't matter until we get that 4th win in this one. Cliche answer, but it's the truth.
Marcus Thompson, Barry News Group. Hey, Steph, what is it like watching Kevin Durant when he goes on his runs? I know you watch Clay do it. But what's his style like? It seems a little smoother, maybe kind of different as you're watching this. What's it look like?
Yeah, it's very smooth. He can do it a lot of different ways. The run he had in the third was a clinic of scoring the basketball. He got in the paint, finished around the rim, hit a tough fadeaway, one-footer. Was in pick and roll situations a lot, being able to play make and create. his own shot. And he really answered the bell in that moment for us. And then at that point, it's just like anybody who gets the hot hand, just give him the ball, get out the way, and let him do what he does. And his versatility demands a lot of attention. It is fun to watch him, get hot like that from 3-point line all the way, to the basket, and you just never know, how he's going to do it.
Steph, Tim Calicani, Mercury News. Mike Brown's been bragging about your defense. Do you feel like you've picked up your level of defense? Did you focus on that maybe in the last round or two? Do you think you're playing some of your best defense right now?
Coach Ron Adams challenged me going into the playoffs to really focus on just energy and the little things that I can do to impact the game on that end. Staying in front of my guy, playing great, defense off the ball so I can be in the right spots to help. Other than tonight, did a pretty good job of not fouling, so I can stay on the court. And usually when I, have a huge presence on that end of the floor, good things happen on the opposite end because I can help rebound, I can push the transition off the steals or whatever the case may be, and put pressure on that transition defense. And so, it's a focus, and this guys to keep getting better, trying to do little things as we try to realize the goal.
And also on those fouls, you were waving him off when you picked up your third. Were you worried there that you were coming out? Do you think you had to convince him to stay in there?
He's kind of my go-to guy whenever I want to stay on the floor in certain situations with Coach Curry when he was coaching. Sometimes I didn't win that argument. Most of the time I didn't win that argument, but tonight he gave me a chance, and I don't know how long I played with 3 fouls in the second quarter, but just tried to just keep my hands out the cookie jar and stay solid, and it worked out. So hopefully I don't have to test that anymore.
And you put your hands behind your back. I saw that one time. Was that just?
I was just showing him I know I got 3 fouls and I won't do anything stupid.
Steph, Jabari Young, San Antonio Express News. You guys have been here before all postseason, up 3-0. What's the mindset now going into Monday, knowing that they're going to show some fight too?
It really puts an emphasis on that starting unit. How we start the game, game 4 is going to be huge. You have an opportunity to continue to set the tone early, try to take any momentum that the Spurs are going to have in game 4 because they're going to come out with a lot of energy and trying to rely on the home crowd. So if we can handle those first 6-8 minutes and try to get a lead and build some momentum on our side, it should be a good situation for us. And for the most part, against Portland, against Utah, we were able to do that in game 4 or game 4s and really set the tone early. And so we have an opportunity to do that in game 4 and try to make it as easy on ourselves to play a good 48-minute game.
Last one for Steph.
When you added Kevin Durant, it became such an embarrassment of riches. In some ways, you almost feel sorry for teams trying to defend so many weapons like y'all have.
No, not in those terms, but I mean, it's fun to watch when we're on the floor when things are clicking because there are obviously so many weapons, and when we keep it simple, that's when we're at our best. As crazy as it sounds, it's just trying to make the right pass, knowing that everybody's a threat on the floor. And when the ball's hopping and guys are put in the right position to make plays, good things happen. So that's our challenge as we've gone through the regular season and the playoffs, is try not to do too much, because when we keep it simple, like I said, we were at our best, and we can put a lot of pressure on defenses to try to guard us.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. We're here at 12 tomorrow, meeting at 12:45.